Hello? Hello? Oh, hi there. Uh, Welcome to Toonster Live, my first live stream in I think a year. Uh, it's been a while. I think the last one I did was a Minecraft stream, but like, it's it's been a while. It's interesting to see that I'm fucking doing this again. Uh, Hello everybody in the chat. Hi. It's been a while since I've done a stream around here. Uh, like, thanks for stopping by. Uh, I pretty much all I wanted to do this stream was just do like a Q&A thing, cause it's been a while. You can definitely say that, but like, I think it only seemed fitting that we start off this stream series with just a Q&A. So, uh, yeah, go ahead and ask me some questions in the chat, and I'll uh I'll try to see if I can answer any of them. But like I have plans that I might start back up just doing streaming from now on if I'm going to use anything on my YouTube channel. Primarily because it's just I have no motivation to really make any new content for my channel. Uh, Pretty much. Uh, I guess if anything, I am gonna probably come back just to do streaming from now on. But I think I don't think I'm gonna really come back for like a majorly long time. Um, but like hope you guys are at least enjoying this. Uh, okay. I'm doing fine, Antony. I'm doing fine. I've been working on some other things. Uh, PJ asks, which game did you have more fun working on? I think I think personally, like the one I had the most fun working on was probably Six Wars 2, but at the same time, it was also Six Wars 1. Um, but something funny I actually gotta say, the graphics overhaul for Six Wars 1 was literally thought of a day before the game was supposed to come out. I think it was on the 29th when we decided that we were gonna rehaul all the graphics and whatnot, so I was very stressed to make sure that worked out. And Tammy was like, I think, like the very, very last minute addition, so it was stressful to say the least, but I got the game done on time. It cost me a lot of sleep, but I think it was definitely worth it, no doubt. It's pretty much all the graphics done. The graphics overhaul wasn't even intended to happen. It was just supposed to be slight redesign of the office, uh, pretty much some minor changes, and nothing too major really. Uh, I think I did release the version that was going to be originally there. What game was the most hard to make? I think honestly, the game that was the most hard to make was probably MLG's 5. It was primarily just because it wasn't as simply like it was not as simply like the most like difficult game to make, but it was like it took a long time to really come up with something that would actually like work. And it took me a while to fix one minor bug, which was actually with something revolving layers in Click Team. That's the only problem that caused the game to be delayed for I think 2 years. It's a very silly error. Yes, go ahead and make fun of me all you want, but uh, I got it done. It's out now. It's been out for I think like 3 months. Uh, no, actually, random. I actually never thought he'd play any of mine. I mean, uh, I released the Bleeze Cleese collection. I don't think too long before the end of like the development. Stream dying. Stream dying. Okay, it's back. Okay, it's back. All right. Uh, yes, the layer problem was with collisions. It was from with overlapping, and I had an issue with that. So that was the main issue. There's nothing really wrong with that otherwise. It's just that primarily. Um, Chapter 2 is still eventually going to happen. I don't know when. But like, I'm not entirely too sure. It's something that I'm gonna probably hold off at least a little bit on. And Tony, if you're wondering why the stream went offline for a minute, it was because of the fact that fucking my Wi-Fi is like very bad. So if it goes offline for like a minute or two, don't blame me, blame my Wi-Fi. Uh, but MLG Chapter 2 may or may not still happen. It was a kind of like a spite of the moment type thing. Not sure if I'm going to still go through with it. There could be possibly I will. But I think it might be best to put that like under wraps for right now. I think MLG's 5 in itself was a great game. I think it was probably the best way to end off the series, if anything. And yeah, I think it's finally time to say I think I might be kind of retiring the MLG series from now on. Oh, Kitty Fazcat's in the chat. Hi, I didn't know you'd pop by. Hi, that's cool. That's cool. Get a lot of cool people in this chat. Hi. Okay. The game I'm probably the most proud of is I think it used to be MLG's 5. It used to. I think now it's probably the 6 or 2 major update. I mean, I've heard from many people, including a guy I sometimes joke about, Bud, or the next genius. He's pretty much like he's the guy that helped like pretty much got me like very. I think in some ways, he was probably the best amount of feedback I got on the game because he was like I think the first person I think besides my friend Jason EE to stream the game, and it was pretty fucking cool, honestly. He's a really cool guy, and I just want to say thanks to him. He's really cool. But like, I think I'm very, very happy with the feedback on the 6 Horrors 2 update, because I think if it wasn't for that, then by all means, the game would have been much more of like a disappointing type thing, and I never want to do that with my fans. You guys have been like awesome to me in like this past year, and I really don't want to like pretty much like throw you guys out the window for that. You guys have been honestly like the best thing to happen to me, and I just want to say thank you. But anyway, sorry about me getting mopey there, but really, thank you. You guys have been awesome. Pretty much, I guess, that would be really my answer. It's the 6 Horrors 2 update, because of the fact that I pretty much clutched it at the last minute, got everything done on the last day of development. It was, and I actually managed to complete the game and schedule it, I think, 4 hours before it was supposed to come out. I think by the time it came out, someone already beat Shift 6 and someone beat Shift 7, I think, within the first hour of the game's release. It was insane to think about that I have such a dedicated fan base, and it's really cool. I just want to say thank you to all of you for doing that. You guys are fucking awesome. Like, no joke, you guys are really cool. Okay. I guess, I think probably in a bit, I'm gonna start up, like, probably doing something else besides a Q&A. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know. I don't know what exactly could I do. There's a lot of things I could show off. Oh yeah! Oh, fuck. That was an awful voice crack. No, I'm not proud of 6 Horrors 3, and there's many reasons behind it. I think in some ways it has potential, and it really did at the time. Yeah, it really did have potential. But like the thing was, it was because of the rushed 1 month development time that caused it to be the way it was. Literally, I put the game page up, I think, 1 month before the game came out, and I only took like 1 month to make it. It was not very good by my standards, and I think a lot of people could definitely say it was not good, that I know. I can understand why some people may like it, but personally, it's the one game in this series I frown upon, because I don't like it, simply put. I think the easiest game to make were honestly, like, the only thing The only thing that was really easy to make was probably the Bleeze Cleese collection. It's obvious. It's because pretty much it was not too hard to make. I made the third one I think in about like maybe 2 to 3 hours. I'm not sure. I think it started off as just like a FNAF 3 base, just so I could try to recode the game. But eventually it just turned to a Bleeze Cleese game, and I thought it'd be funny to just go offline. By the way, it's been officially, I think 3 years since, Bleeze Cleese 1 came out. It's insane to think about, because, the game came out originally on December 21st of 2015. It's been a few days since then, but it's been officially 3 years since Bleeze Cleese. Okay. Kitty, there's a lot of inspirations that got me into making games. Uh, I mean, of course, the obvious one is like BFP. That's like the main one. That's what got everybody to do it. But there's a lot of many minor inspirations of mine that I got to meet over the years that were honestly like the coolest people. It was honestly, I think, Josh Araya, also originally known back then as Puppet Foxy. He's the developer of like the Chuck series, but he used to be the developer of Villagers. He's been like my best friend for 4 years, and he's been like the greatest guy to talk to. I guess another person would be pretty much. I think another person would be is I believe. Fuck. Ooh. What else could it be? There's like a couple of other people. I know that for sure. Uh, there's like Leon Reimer, the developer of Five Nights at Chuck E. Cheese's. That's a classic fan game. Probably one of the most difficult out there. But fucking, I miss that guy, dude. I wonder where the hell he's been, honestly. Uh, Pretty much, there's a lot of people that inspired me. I got to meet a lot of my inspirations. One of them was actually the Fangsome Wolf, also known as the Florple Puns now. I personally work with her and we make stuff together, and it's really fun. Uh, she's been one of my biggest inspirations of mine, and it's really inspiring to get to meet a lot of your inspirations as a developer and really get to be their friend. It's an awesome feeling, you know. It's really cool. Um, of course, there's also a couple of minor ones, some that some of the community may frown upon, but Devin, we're not exactly on the best of terms. I wouldn't say that, definitely. But like he was one of my many inspirations as well. Mainly just because of he helped me a lot with working on some of my minor projects. A lot of the MLG's games were helped by him. He was my main critic for all the games, and he really enjoyed them. Uh, but like, I guess there's a lot of people that I could say that inspired me, and I guess all I would just say is thank you to everybody in the like around like the 2015 era of the FNAF community. I think a lot of those people were my main driving point into making games today. I guess another good inspiration of mine was Sable Lynn and Joshua Shaw, the creators of Fuckboys. Of course, I don't make Fuckboys games, but yeah, pretty much it's an insane thing to know about. I had to private the How to Be BFP series a while back, due to like personal reasons. It's nothing too major. I had nothing I really want to make public, but I had to private those due to personal reasons. I might put them up somewhere else, but I don't know when that'll be. Uh, but yeah, I guess another inspiration of mine was actually the Cyvap, otherwise known as One and Mario back in the day. I actually got to meet him a few times. I know him and I may not be exactly on the best of terms, and I'm very aware. But like, I do like his team. I know a lot of the members in it. I think one of the people that I know that I used to talk to a lot was I think Sanic or whatever. He's not. I think from what I know, he's like the least active in there. From what I know, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not a Team Cyanix expert. I also know Babs. She's a nice person, definitely. There's a lot of cool people in Cyanix that I know. I do. while I might not exactly be like the most well, I might not exactly be on the best of terms with like Ian or Winnie and Mario or whatever. Fucking, I can at least say I can mutually respect him in a way. He's not like a guy that I would go after, and by all means, as long as he doesn't try to do anything to hurt me or my fan base, because fucking I care about you guys so much. I don't want anything to go. I don't want you guys to get in the middle of anything. Uh, just fucking as long as we can do that, I'll let bygones be bygones. That's just all I go by. But like, yeah, I think I'm about to wrap up this question because I've been going on for a long time about it. But like, pretty much say my main inspirations for game development were BFP, Leon Reimer, The Fangsome Wolf, Josh Araya, and I think the guy, Sable Lin, Joshua Shaw, pretty much everybody in the classic FNAF community. You guys are fucking awesome, and I think you guys were the main inspiration for me to get into game dev. Uh, oh yeah, by the way, shout out to fucking Jacob Bertundo or whatever. He's the guy that made the original FNAI or whatever, like the Finance of the Illuminati series. He made a separate one. He's the main guy that got me into making the MLG series. So if he's watching the stream, shout out to him. He's pretty cool. Um, I don't have really any favorite like artists, singers, or whatever. I guess maybe like I mean really just like my favorite genres really, or like maybe like R&B, like pop or whatever, like somewhere around there. Uh, I wouldn't have exactly like a favorite artist. Um, I don't listen to Drake, obviously, because I'm not that type of guy. I don't think you'd be expecting me as the type of guy to listen to like, I don't know, some like fucking like lo-fi Drake or whatever. Um, Actually, I think in some way, yes, you did. Actually, Kitty, I I didn't. I wasn't exactly the most aware about you at the time, because back then, I wasn't exactly sure who Kitty was at the time. Because I, but then eventually I learned about it later on. Uh, both of you were equal, I think, in some way. At least I got to know you a bit, and that's cool. At least you like check out my stuff and whatnot. That's cool. Uh, I think I do like a little bit of rock in there too. Daft Punk. I think if I really want to like name any artists, Daft Punk would be one. Michael Jackson's a few. There's a couple of good ones. Uh, Probably like throw in a bunch of like artists from I think that I've heard in like I think like GTA somewhere. Um, but like I guess all I can really say is that fucking oh my god, there's like 11 people watching right now. That's fucking epic, dude. Uh, ooh, uh, sorry, Elliot, but I'm gonna have to hide that message. I don't want people advertising in my stream chat. Sorry. Uh, I think like I mean, Kitty, I've known you because I fucking like I remember like a lot of really minor people in the community. Hell, I think I remember a lot of really cool ones that I used to know. Um, oh fuck, hold on, everybody. Hi, I'm back. Sorry about that. But like, no, I have not. I've not seen that game. I have no intention to, because I'm a busy guy. I got stuff to do. Uh, Pretty much. Fuck. Fucking, I keep hearing the stream in the background. My bad. I okay. Uh, like oh yeah. I guess I'm gonna go ahead. I think in a little bit I might end this off like quickly. But real quick. I'm going to fucking hold on. I'm gonna fucking send a link to my Discord server because if you want to get in contact with me, the best I could send you over my Discord server. Yeah, you can always contact me there because I'm usually that's like usually the best way to contact me. Like no doubt. But fucking streamer mode, Jesus. Okay. Go here. Go there. Go there. And let's type this out. You're gonna hear me doing some loud typing. Alright. Here's my Discord server. If you want to get in contact with me, that's like the best way to get there. You can also follow me on Twitter. It's at Toonster Games. By the way, Mandy Penny, I do at least appreciate you for being honest. I mean, hell, I know a good chunk of my fan base only came from Markiplier, and of course, I understand that, like, deeply. I mean, there's no way I wouldn't understand that, because, like, fucking Markiplier was, like, the biggest thing that caused my, like, popularity to spike up again, and there's no doubt about that. But, like, at least you're being honest with me. I know some people, like, some of my viewers might be here from some of my earlier work. I mean, but, like, pretty much, at least you're being honest. And if you're being honest, then that's all that matters to me, really. But thank you for checking out my work, really. I put a lot of hard work into some of the stuff I make. But I think a lot of it does typically pay off. Pretty much, yeah, Markiplier was, I think, one of the main driving points to get me to be, like, as popular as I am on, usually, like, on this platform, anyway. I guess, really, fuck, I'm fucking stuttering, Jesus. I guess, really, I'm glad that he got me back out there. I mean, I think the fact that he played Bleezcleez, as much of a joke game as it is now, it got me back into the full swing of working on games and really game dev in general. It's awesome to think about that I have like such a great fan base, especially since the fact I know a lot of my Markiplier viewers are probably playing some of my newer games, and that's always very nice to see. Thank you though, everybody. It's always nice to see people check out my work. I guess now I guess I'm gonna. I mean, I guess maybe. I mean, of course, since Bleezcleez is a joke game, it's not gonna get as much like recognition. That no doubt about that. I guess. As I've said before. I mean, since Bleezcleez was a joke game, pretty much. I guess since Bleezcleez was a joke game, it didn't get as much attention. But Six Wars, if it got like Markiplier's attention, then by all means it'd be pretty popular, no doubt about it. But like, I guess all I can really say is that still either way, I'm glad he checked it out. Introducing a lot of new fans to that game. But like, I guess it's cool to see though. No, I actually did not check out Day Shift at Freddy's 3. It was in my intentions to check it out, though. It seems like a really cool game, no doubt. It's just like, I just haven't had the time to check out, like, any new FNAF fan games as I've been working on my own. But, I think it's cool to see that, like, he's, like, Direct Doggo's still around. There could be possibility that they're, like, I'm not gonna try to start up some stupid joke thing, but, like, I mean, I've always said to people that, like, the more and more they say that they're not gonna make another game in the series, the more and more that there's gonna be a possibility of it, so, I think if people say, oh, there's not gonna be, like, a Jolly 4, there's not gonna be, like, a fucking FNAF 7 or whatever, I think it gives it more of a possibility that there will be one than there won't. I mean, it's like, I learned this, like, kind of, like, from, like, Half-Life 3. Cause, like, fucking... I mean, it's less likely that it won't happen than it will. Don't quote me on that, I got it from, Desync or whatever. But like, I think it goes with the same way for like FNAF fan games in like terms of sequels. Uh, Even with Six Wars 4, I think it's less likely that it won't happen than it will. Don't quote me on that. I think it's something could happen out of it, but I don't know. But like, I guess really, I don't know. I guess back under the question though, is fucking getting really off topic. Uh, I guess I did see a bit of Day Shift at Freddy's 3. It's a really cool game, honestly. I like it. Um, I've been trying to more or less work on my own stuff. Hell, I honestly had a fear that when I was working on the Six Horrors updates, I would seem like an old man in the FNAF community because fucking I haven't played any new fan games in a year, and I'm not ashamed to admit this. Fucking I haven't played any new fan games in I think about a year or so. Um, I guess more or less uh fucking I've just been trying to make sure that I don't seem like an old man in the community because it's just really a strange way. Yeah, I think what you said, Mandy, is honestly really I think it's something that is definitely right. Like no what like no doubt about that. But Jesus Christ. I gotta end this stream soon because it's getting I think it's I've been doing this for about like 30 minutes or so. Um pretty much see you, kitty. I guess, Mandy, I think what you said is definitely right in many ways. Um I think in some ways it's always nice to at least introduce your series into a different light, expand more on its story without making it like a new game. Maybe like I wouldn't have to do like a book or whatever. But like I don't know. But like yeah, I think I'm gonna probably head out in I think a few minutes. But I think before I go, I'm gonna do something kind of cool. I'm gonna eventually show off the code to the Six Horrors 2 update because I don't mind showing off the code of it. Uh, it's something I don't care about really. I'm not gonna give out the MFA because I know when I did that last time it was a bad idea. But I'm gonna let you guys at least get a tiny peek at the MFA and see how I did like AI and whatever. I guess now I'm gonna switch this over to here. Hello, hello. Okay, so this is the MFA, the Six Horrors 2. This is the update. I think this is like 1.0.2. I Yeah, a lot of this is kind of complex to read, but it's like a lot of this makes it so that some of the characters can work. This, for example, here is Tammy's AI. How it works is that she has a longer period of time before she bangs into the power supply. I had to make it longer because people were complaining about it. 3,000 to 8,000, pretty much 3 seconds to 8 seconds, she could go in and bang on the power supply. So you have a bit of time before she bangs into it. Um, there's also this is also for like mainly the custom night thing. An interesting thing about this game is how I did the AI for each night. It's something similar to what Scott does, and that is pretty much setting the AI here to a certain value each night. So pretty much it increases slowly over time. That's how it pretty much works. There's also some minor stuff here too. Fuck. Okay. Alright, so. Fuck, I'm scared I showed my stream key, Jesus. Alright. So, this is the title screen. This was worked on by Donnie. Or I'm okay, whatever. By the way, pretty much, if you look here, this is how the title screen was done. How this was done is that a lot of the objects were upscaled as pretty much all these animations here are about like 50, 60 frames each, and there's 4 of them. So if I probably had them at full res, it would kill the RAM limit, which would not be a good idea. So what Donnie did was, he pretty much just upscaled the animations and made them much bigger. And that's what caused it to, give it, a kind of fuzzy appearance. It's the same method that Scott did for Ultimate Custom Night for its jump scares. They were rendered at a low resolution, and then they were just upscaled. It's a nice, costly, solution to saving RAM, and I admire him for that method. There's also the good ending screen. I'm not going to show this because it's only been 3 days since the game came out. Don't want to spoil. Shit, spoiling! Whoop, whoop, whoop. There's also, there's a custom night menu. Pretty much all this does here is that, once you complete here, it sets the AI to a certain value. Once the fade is actually active on this frame, it causes the AI to, it'll set the AI value of, the counter to the AI, pretty much making it so that if it connects this to that, it'll work. So that's how that works. It's not too difficult. A lot of old stuff is also left in the game too, because I was just too lazy to get rid of it. This is the old custom night screen. If I know some of you probably out there dumping textures when I told you not to. Pretty much, if you dump textures, you'll find this stuff. But pretty much, this is just how the game works. It's not much different from the original game. Pretty much. Oh yeah, Blender. If you're wondering what the tomato thing right here is, here, I guess I'll just restore this. Or how do I do this? I haven't used OBS in a long time. Good. There we go. Okay. So, I'll show you what these are. It's not that complex on an Easter egg. Hopefully this doesn't kill the stream. Hold on. Let's run it here. Okay. So pretty much, the potato and tomato things are actually Easter eggs from a old comment chain on the game page. Pretty much if you type in pot. Yeah, that was me at like 12. God. And then if you do Tom, I wonder why I did these things. But pretty much all it was is that pretty much if you just type in pot, you get potato, and if you do Tom, it's a simple Easter egg, but it's a reference to the comment chain. That's all it is. It's just a simple Easter egg. I thought it was a nice little send-off to the game, and I thought it was a nice thing. Shadow was actually one of my beta testers was the one that suggested the Easter egg idea, and eventually, when I was working on the update, he suggested for me to put back in the Easter egg into the new main menu, and pretty much meaning that that's back in there. I mean, it's I had to pretty much make the game. I mean, Blender. It doesn't really matter if it's it ruins the aesthetic. It's just an Easter egg. It doesn't really do much. I mean, one day I might. Yeah, that was one thing I myself once it hits a certain object. Primarily because I just thought it'd be a little bit disappointing to have it just you can spam it and all the objects remain on screen, which I think lags out the game. So, yeah, that's pretty much all I did with that. I think what I did with the 6 Horrors 2 update. Oh, okay. My PC lagged out for a second. My bad. But I think for what I did with Jesus. Oh my God. Oh. God damn it, Wi-Fi! Jesus Christ! Okay, but pretty much all it was just a reference to an old comment chain. I'll try to talk with you whenever I can, Shadow. Jesus. Ah. Bleh, bleh. Okay. Jesus. Um. Like. I think if you all you just have to do in the game if you want to see these Easter eggs, just do type in pot or Tom. You can get either potato or tomato on the title screen. It's nothing too big. Uh, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, that'd be fun to see. I haven't seen you like record any like games in like 2 years. That'd be cool. Um, pretty much. I guess in a minute or two, I'm gonna finally send off the stream. But like I guess really okay. I don't know. Fuck, I'm getting like really off track now. Um, fucking Golden Side Gamer asks like, oh, this is a question I get a lot. There's many reasons. But I guess I wouldn't say. I guess I wouldn't say any of them because all of them are just different reasons each time. Um, I don't want to do any like voice acting like opportunities right now. I already have enough opportunities with some other projects. I think I think like the new I think there's like a new like Super and Hot Shot game that's been coming out. Uh, it was fun though. It was fun to do like voice acting lines for like at least doing like a self insert type thing. Um, I guess go ahead and ask me a few more questions. I'll try to answer them, and then I'm gonna hang up the stream for the night. There's a lot of things that caused me to go back into game dev. It was just because I didn't feel like the current like okay. There's a lot of eras that I refer to. There's like the Toonster Games '95 era, then the Toonster Music era, then the Toonster Games era. I guess the Toonster Games era would be the new era. What caused me to go out from the Toonster Music era to the new era, would really just because I wasn't happy with what I was doing. It didn't feel like I was something that I was doing myself, and um I guess it just simply wasn't fun for me, and that was just kind of what killed it for me. But like uh I think if anything, uh oh god, it's gonna fucking start buffering again. Jesus. Uh, but like okay, so like I guess okay yeah. If you want to go into window mode, like if you want to like go into window mode, press like the start like the Windows like start button, then just the down arrow. It's maximized window mode. Yes, I got into music for a little bit. I got told by a lot of people that my stuff wasn't good, and I just decided to eventually just quit after a while. Uh, I don't have a lot of my old music pieces up anymore. I don't have any intentions to re-upload them like anytime soon. I released like one like small like I guess album or like EP or whatever. It's called Thoughts. Uh, it's something that like my me and my friends joke about a lot. It's a really bad EP. I don't like it. Uh, but like if you really want to try to find them, you'll just have to try to find somewhere to look because I don't plan on giving any public links out of my work. Uh, I just took them down because I just didn't like them anymore. Uh, I guess ugh, okay. It's been 40 minutes. It's almost been an hour. Uh, I think it's finally time to hang up the stream, and I guess thank you all so much for popping by. I think maybe next time I do one of these streams, I'll try to have more stuff planned. I'll try to actually have guests on too, because I think that'd be fun. Uh, I guess thank you everybody for stopping by. It's really cool that I got like I think like almost like 15 people in the stream. That's awesome. Fucking thank you everybody for stopping by. Thank you all for like your support on my like recent work, and thanks for checking out a lot of my stuff. Uh, I guess I'll see you guys later. Bye, fellas.